Hi, I'm Jackie Maru, and this is Yoga for Back Pain. This class is great if you have some back pain or if you just want to maintain a healthy back. Either way, this class will bring health to your spine and your back, and it is gentle enough that you can do it every day, and you can also do this class any time of day. If you like this class, check out my other classes. I have a lot of gentle yoga available on YouTube as well as some posture tutorials. Also check out yogadownload.com. Let's go ahead and get started on your back. So come carefully onto your back. Lie on the floor or on a yoga mat if you have one. And bring your knees together if they touch, or just bring them as close together as you could get them. And you can bring your feet as wide as a yoga mat or as wide apart as you need, just to be in a comfortable rested position. Close your eyes. You can put your hands anywhere you want them, or you can place them on your belly. Just get comfortable. This small position just lets your thigh bones kind of sit comfortably in your hip sockets. It calms your nervous system. And it's just a great position to rest in. So we're gonna start here. Take a few breaths, a few conscious, deep breaths. See if you can breathe all the way in until you can't take in any more air. And then breathe out slowly and see if you can empty your lungs all the way. And this is a shorter class, so you're not gonna be here too long. But make a commitment for the rest of this class just to be mentally present. So bring your mind and your body together. Our bodies are obviously always in present time, but our minds, not so much. So be fully here, fully present, so that you can listen to your body, so you can feel the sensations, so you can honor them. Let's take a breath in together. Exhale, let it go. And just relax here for a few more moments, for a few more breaths. You might feel as though nothing is happening or though you're not doing anything, but you are. And things are happening with your bones and in your body that you might not even be able to feel. Just give yourself this time also just to rest your bones, to rest your muscles. Take a deep breath in here, and then let it out, let it go. From here, inch your left foot into center so that your knees pretty much in the same line as your hip and your toes are pointing forward. And then bend your right knee in towards your body. If you're able to, take your hands and grip around your shin bone, so right underneath your knee, and just start to pull your knee into your chest. Now you can keep your left foot on the floor flat, or if your body lets you, you can straighten your left leg out to the floor. Your body's gonna tell you right away if it likes that or if it doesn't. Okay, so make sure that your body feels good and comfortable. You wanna feel some sensation, maybe a stretch, but not anything sharp. Okay, we don't wanna feel pain. So you have to honor that, and just draw your knee in towards your chest. Adjust your body as you need to. We'll stay here for just another breath. And then release. Place your right foot on the mat, toes pointing forward if your knee allows you to. Otherwise, let it go where it needs to go. And then pull your left knee now in towards your chest and just give it a squeeze. Okay, as deep as your body lets you go. Don't force it, especially on your knee. Also, I didn't mention this on the first side, but if it hurts to grip below your knee, you can also grip your hamstring. Okay, so you can grip underneath your knee. And then play with your right foot. You can keep your right foot flat on the floor, or you can straighten your right leg to get a different stretch. Okay, if you're not able to pull your knee in very far, no worries. Okay, things get stuck in our bodies. Muscles get tight. We have scar tissue, adhesions with our fascia. This helps. And the more you do it, the more range of motion you get. The more everything starts to loosen and open. Go ahead and release, left foot to the mat. Now, any way that you can try rolling to the side, or any way that you want to, come up into a tabletop position, so all fours. You're just gonna get down on your hands and your knees. If you're on a floor that's harder, you can fold a yoga mat in half, or press pause and go grab a towel. And you can place a towel underneath your knees just to give you a little bit more padding. You wanna make sure you're comfortable and you're not hurting your kneecaps or anything like that. So stack your shoulders right above your elbows and right above your wrists. Now we're gonna turn on the innermost muscles of our spine that might not be used to firing. This can very much help with back pain. First, make sure that your left wrist is right underneath your left shoulder. Press into the pads of your fingers, so you don't just want to press through the palms. Press through the pads of your fingers and the inside of your hand. From that place, reach your right arm forward. Then extend your left leg behind you to straight. If you're comfortable, and if you can, lift your left foot up off the mat. You're gonna feel wobbly, you're gonna feel unsteady, you might fall. Do the best that you can with this to find a steadiness. It's a little bit challenging. But the more you do it, the stronger you get, and you're strengthening all the muscles that surround and connect to your spine. Your very deep core muscles, not abs so much, but I'm talking deep core muscles, muscles that need to be firing up to keep our spines and our backs healthy. Stay here and play with it. It's okay to wobble and fall. It doesn't mean you need to turn the video off. It means you just need to do it more and practice more. One more breath here. And then carefully release down. Place your right wrist right underneath your right shoulder. Now extend your left arm forward, reaching forward. Your wrist is just about at shoulder height of your left hand. And then straighten your right leg out. You can keep your toes on the floor at first, and then reach, lift your right leg up. You'll also feel that you're strengthening your glute muscles a little. We're gonna stretch those in a moment. Now, you can keep your left toes curled under or pointed, whatever works. Let yourself wobble, let yourself fall. You're retraining your muscles here with this simple yoga pose, this simple exercise. Now breathe deep so you can find balance, inner peace in this posture. One more breath. Stay with it. And then release your left hand down. Bring your right knee back down. From here, we'll do cat-cow breathing. So you tilt your butt up in the air a little bit, as much as you can with your range of motion. And then lift your chest up, look up. Breathe in. Exhale, you tuck your tailbone under as much as you can. You're gonna round your back here, and then let your head and your neck just fall. So this is cat-cow breathing. We do this to create a little bit more mobility in the spine and to loosen it. So inhale, kind of stick your tail out, look up and breathe in. And then exhale, round your spine. Our spine loves these two movements, and they counter each other. Keep moving through this on your own. You inhale to lift and look up, and then you exhale to slowly round. You will get more mobility the more that you practice this. Okay, if you feel any compression in either side of this pose, in either posture, then make sure you don't go so deep. You just want to honor what you feel. And then come back to a neutral, just a neutral spine. Go ahead and come to a seat. We are gonna move into a posture called legs up the wall. So find a wall, maybe an area that doesn't have a lot of clutter by it, or you can also do this if you need to on a couch, okay, or a chair. Walk over to your wall. Have a seat next to your wall. This is the easiest way to come into this posture. So you'll have a seat next to your wall, and then as you lean back, you'll swing your legs up onto the wall and rest your heels up against the wall. And then you can inch closer or further away as you need to find comfort. My hips are maybe about almost a foot from the wall, and I'm gonna scoot a little bit closer to find more comfort. So make sure you're comfortable. If you need to be on a couch, just bring your calf muscles on the couch so that you can find some decompression and you can have your knees bent, okay? If you have a wall or something to lean against though, you can keep your legs straight. And go ahead and just let your toes fall out as much as they will. Relax your shoulders here. And we're just gonna rest here for about a minute or two. This is a posture that you could take every day. It's a great pose. It again calms your nervous system. And it's almost like you're in a gentle forward fold where we're stretching. You might feel a stretch through your hamstrings here. If there's any blood kind of pulling in your lower legs, that's a great posture for you. It's great for varicose veins. And it's also great for decompression. So your back hopefully feels really good in this posture. So just settle in. Again, things are happening. You might think and feel like nothing is, but I promise you it is. If you ever feel anxious, take this posture. It will calm you down. So I just want you to close your eyes and to stay in this position just for maybe another 30 or 40 seconds, just in silence. If you start to get agitated, try to breathe a little deeper. Feel your body, everything just kind of slowing down, your body relaxing. If you want to feel more, you could scoot your hips a little closer to the wall. And if you start to feel numbness or tingling, then you can come out a little early. Otherwise, we'll stay for just about 20 more seconds or so. After a long day of sitting or standing, this is a great posture to practice. And basically just putting our feet up. We'll slowly start to come out, and if you want to press pause and stay longer in that pose, in this pose, please go for it, or take this posture before you go to bed tonight. To come out, just bend your knees, and then slowly roll onto one side, and get up slow. Definitely want to make sure you're getting up slowly, so you don't feel lightheaded or anything like that. Make your way back to your yoga mat and lie on your back. Lie on your back for a figure 4 or eye of the needle pose. So you'll lie on your mat and you'll bend your knees in towards your body, and then take your right ankle and bring it in front of your left knee. So you'll see that little triangle, that hole you've made. You'll reach your hand through and grab your inner knee or your inner hamstring. So you're gonna grab over the knee or under the knee. Left hand grabs the outside and you just pull in. This is going to stretch your glutes. Okay, and as you stretch your glutes, that could help free up your low back a lot. So just pull in as far as you can comfortably. Be mindful of what you feel in your right knee. You'll just stay in this posture for about 30 seconds or so, just so that we can really release it, release those muscles that are tight. While you're in a pose, if your mind starts to wander, just take a couple deep breaths so you're focusing more on your breath, less on your thoughts. Feel all the sensations that you're feeling, maybe in your hips, maybe in your glutes. If you need to back out, you can pull your knee further away. If you want a little more, just pull it in. For this class to have an effect on you, you've got to hold the postures for more than just 5 seconds. Take a breath in and a breath out. Another one. And then switch sides. Left ankle comes in front of right knee. Grab your inner, your outer knee. Left hand threads through, and then just pull it in and let these muscles totally let go and relax. Focus on your breath, not your thoughts. Pay attention to what you're feeling. You can adjust by leaning more to the right, maybe leaning more to the left until you find that sweet spot. That place where it just feels good, like a good deep stretch. Now take a breath in, let the breath out. One more time, breathe in. And breathe out. And then release. Straighten both legs out in front of you on your yoga mat. This pose is called banana asana. It's a yin yoga posture, and it's really good to stretch the sides of your body. So on your mat, you'll walk your right leg out to the right a little bit. Then walk your left leg over to meet it. Now take your upper body and just kind of curl it a little bit towards the right. So think of a banana, that's kind of what you're turning your body into. Now you can decide what feels better for you. You can take your left ankle and bring it on top of your right. So you're crossing the ankles with left on top, or you can take your right ankle and cross it on top of your left, whatever gives you more sensation down the left side of your body. Now reach your left arm over your head. Your right arm can reach up too, and you can grab your left wrist, or you can just reach your right arm up. Now it's just a gentle side bend, but it's enough that you might really be able to feel it. If you don't feel anything, try walking your feet over a little bit more to the right or crossing the opposite ankle on top. Now just lie here. You're bringing length into your spine. You're stretching the spine laterally. So this is lateral flexion. So you're getting all the muscles on the left side of your body, the muscles that sit in between the ribs too. All those muscles are getting a nice deep stretch here. Close your eyes, just feel. You're in the pose, just listen. Let your breath flow in and let it flow out. Just have a little bit more time here. Again, it takes time. We can't just come into these postures for a second and expect them to do anything. We've got to hold them. We've got to be patient. We've got to let everything open up and flow and move again. And release. Take your left foot out wide to the left. Take your right leg and bring it across on top. Or you can take the opposite ankle on top. It just depends on the body, on the person. Take your upper body now and just curl it over a little bit. You're just kind of walking your upper body and your right arm still over your head, or bring it over. Make sure both of your glutes, both sides of your butt are on the yoga mat. Okay, if not, don't be in such deep of a stance with your feet. Adjust as you need to feel sensation, and take very deep breaths. Because as you breathe deep, you might feel a stretch on muscles that are tight. Close your eyes and just melt into the pose. Stay with me, stay with it. This is all worth it. These postures are so beneficial for your body, your mind, your spirit. Hopefully they can alleviate some of the pain that you're in, or keep you from eventually having back pain, because you're nurturing your spine and your body. One more breath here. And release, come all the way back to center on your yoga mat. One more pose. Bend your knees into your body for a gentle spine twist. So bend your knees in and then bring your knees over towards the right. So your knees will land on the floor, or you can take your towel or your yoga block if you have one, and you can rest your knees on that. From here, reach your left arm out to the left, or you can bend your left arm like a cactus, and then place your left shoulder on the mat. Look over your left shoulder. You're welcome to take your right hand and just gently, and I mean gently, press your knees down. Just getting a twist through your spine. This is also really good to release your lower back. Now, if you need to pull your knees further away from your chest to feel better, go for it. If you want to feel more, pull your knees in a little bit tighter towards your chest. Okay, play with that until you feel something that feels good. Look left and just twist, and just, again, stay in the pose. See if you can relax a little bit. Find your breath. It's always there, we're always breathing. We're just not aware of it. Become aware of it when you do yoga. Make every breath count. Make every breath deep. Melt into it. Now to release, lift your left knee up to the ceiling first. You want to really be careful with that. Left knee comes up first. Then you can help your right knee up, and then we'll move into the other side. So bring both knees over to the left. If you had a towel, a blanket underneath your knees, or a block, do the same thing on this side. Right arm can come to the right. You can cactus your arm, so a goalpost, whatever you want to call it, 90-degree angle. And then look over your right shoulder now. You can take your left hand if you want to press down just a little bit, go for it, but don't press down too much. Again, adjust. You can pull your knees further away from the top of your mat, or you can bring them closer to find the right angle, to find what you're looking for. And then just look over your right shoulder. Settle into the pose, find your breath. Close your eyes if you want, and just enjoy this deep stretch. You're stretching the muscles of your lower back, getting into even a little bit of your quadratus lumborum, your QL muscle. Keeping range of motion in your spine, mobility. As we age, we lose muscle elasticity, we lose mobility. We get scar tissue adhesion, so many different things. So when you just do a simple posture like this, you're keeping the range of motion that you already have, and maybe creating some new range of motion. Couple more breaths here. Take a breath in, let it out. Another breath, and let it go. Come back to center, straighten your legs out in front of you. Bring your legs wide. We're gonna take a shavasana with wide legs. So bring them maybe about as wide as your mat. If that's not comfortable, adjust so that you are comfortable. Turn your palms up to face the ceiling. If laying on the floor with your legs straight doesn't feel good for you, you can take that original posture that we started with, knees together, feet wide, or you can take bottoms of the feet together, knees wide. Really, any resting position works. Maybe you want to take legs up the wall again. Go for it. Close your eyes though, turn your palms up, and settle into stillness. Rest is nourishing for our tissues, for our bodies, for our minds, for our energy, for our spirit, for our emotions. It's all connected. Take this time, this next just minute, to lie here. And even though it feels like you're doing nothing, you're doing everything. You're plugging yourself in. So plug in here. Recharge. Take a deep breath in. Now you can just keep lying on your mat if you want. You don't have to get up. You can stay for a longer shavasana if you'd like. Otherwise, just get up slowly. And thank you so much for joining me. I hope that this posture can help your body to feel better, your spine to be healthier. Check out some of my other tutorials and videos that are on my YouTube channel, as well as yogadownload.com. There's a lot of other back pain classes and just great classes all together there. Thank you again, and namaste.